Welcome back to Talkin' Winter Ops and our special series highlighting organizations working in the winter operations and road weather space. I'm Rick Nelson, and on behalf of the AASHTO Committee on Maintenance, their Maintenance Operations Technical Working Group, and the Winter Weather Management Technical Service Program, we're proud to host the 2024 National Winter Maintenance and Road Weather Briefing. Now, these briefings give organizations an opportunity to showcase their efforts to help you achieve your winter maintenance mission. Today, we're going to broaden our horizon a little bit by featuring the World Road Association's Winter Service Technical Committee. And here to fill us in is Committee Chair Dr. Peter Nutz, Head of Planning and Winter Maintenance for Vienna, Austria. Hi, Peter.
Hi, Rick. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so it's good to see you again. It's been a whole year since we had last had a chance to visit, and you all are just starting a brand new 4-year cycle with the technical committee with Winter Service. And I think it'd be really interesting to talk about what you've got on the horizon for the next 4 years and maybe recap a little bit about what you finished up with the last cycle.
And yeah, of course, Rick. Yeah, we started this new cycle back in January this year with the kickoff meeting in Paris. And so each committee got the chair, and I'm proud to be chair of Winter Service Committee. And I've got some secretaries. It's an English, a French, and a Spanish-speaking secretaries. It's Mo Tyran from Canada, Stephanie Gaudet from France, and Jose Carlos Valdecantos Alvarez from Spain. And they helped me because this PIARC is a free language organization. So every document is published in English, in French, and in Spanish. And of course, you need someone to translate or check. And it's really nice to have also free languages in this PIARC working groups. But the meetings are in English, which is good for me because my French and my Spanish isn't really existing, so it's pretty nice. So maybe we'll talk first about the things we did in the last cycle. So we've got a document of integration of new technologies in winter service. It's a full report. It's a 60-page report where we try to collect case studies from different countries and showing how to integrate new technologies. And this could be everything. This could be a new spreading technique. This could be information technology. This could be communication. So we try to collect all of these good use cases in the world and put it in a report to get a good overview of what's going on winter service worldwide. And it's a really nice report. So if you're interested in things that are developing or in development or still out there or already out there, have a look into it. You get another report about winter maintenance in cities because, well, when I started in winter service, I did a lot of research on highways and so on, and then I started doing my job for the city of Vienna. And first thing I realized, winter service in cities is completely different than on highways, and so we wanted to put a bit more focus on it because most people live in cities, and that's why we try to focus on winter service in cities. We did a survey there, and we also collected case studies, on how to get rid of the snow. If it's snowing in cities, it's really difficult in some places, and we got really nice input from a lot of cities in Japan, which is great because they've got really good winter and do some really good stuff you wouldn't think about, and it's really nice to have a look in this report. Then we got a short briefing note about the implications of connected and automated vehicles on winter service. So this is just a shorter report. It's a briefing note, just to give you an outlook of what might be ahead of us on this subject. We got the Snow and Ice data book. It's been a main product for PIARC for many, many years, and it's updated every 4 years for the Winter Maintenance Congress. And so we updated it for the 2022 Congress. And it's a data book where you can find information about winter service in different countries. And the structure is the same for every country. Give a short overview of your country, your climate, your winter service regulations, and your ongoing research. And this is also good to know, to get a look at some countries that have even harder winter than you have, or maybe a lot of us get milder winters with climate change ongoing. We get milder winters, so we can look for some countries more to the south. How are they dealing with things? And it's a huge data book. It's over 300 pages thick, and I think we've got 28 countries, input from 28 countries. So it's really good to have a good overview, or to look at a specific country. What are they doing in winter service? And then we got the Winter Service Congress, which should be held in Calgary. Unfortunately, it was still, due to COVID regulations, they moved to a virtual format. It was pretty nice, but yeah, I would still be. I really like to go to Calgary, but so I was sitting at my house. It's
Yeah,
not the
it
same.
was. I was very looking forward to going to Calgary.
Yeah.
Um, we did. We were able to do some promotion through our podcast, Talking Winter Ops, and we did a quite a lengthy series of episodes with the Public Works Director and the folks in the organizing committee and that
Mm,
sort of thing. So hopefully that's all behind us now. We'll be able to continue to get together in person.
yeah, yeah. I remember the first meetings where we could really meet face to face again. It was really nice to see each other face to face. I mean, you know, online meetings are now daily, day-to-day business, and it's really did something, but it's nothing compared to face-to-face meetings. So I'm really looking forward for the next Congress, which I will talk about later on. So, but still, for Calgary, we had almost 800 participants from 53 countries and about 60 sessions. It's been really good sessions, and it was really a nice virtual Congress. So we had also an international seminar. It was about winter service and road operations on roads and other public spaces. It was organized from Kiev, which is still quite interesting. We had this in December 2021, so really short before the war started. And it was, due to COVID, it was also online for us. I think they had some hybrid options for Ukrainians. They are meeting up in Kiev, and it was pretty nice to see what they were doing down there. And yeah, hopefully they're good and coming back to better things again. Okay, so this is the PIAC website. It's www.piac.org, where you can find all the reports I haven't talked about. These reports, they are for free. You need to register, but once you're registered, the reports are for free. You can download them in 3 languages, and you can also have a look of all the news and events PIAC is doing. So check it out. It's a really good source of information for not only for winter service, but everything that's related to road engineering and all that stuff. So I talked about the last cycle, and also said to January this year the new cycle started. So we have new issues to work on. And as we talked beforehand, Rick, it's really hard to get your people to get your roof fixed, or to get your electricians or whatever. And it's the same for winter service. It's really hard to get people, doing the jobs in winter service, because it's not a daily 9 to 5 job. It's it's a job when it snows, and it's really hard to get. It's even harder to get people for doing that. And so we had this one issue. It's called skill and resources for winter service, where I try to find solutions. So, or maybe to just show, okay, what have some companies done, and to get a look on what the others do, and maybe to find some things where you can get your people for winter service to work in. This will be the output will be a report, and we are doing an online survey. It's just in development. We might be ready this fall to have this survey published, and if you're listening, it would be really good. We will send it out. Maybe Rika, I can send it to you, and maybe you can spread out the news to get this survey done. And of course, you can find the outcome of the survey in the report when it's finished, and have a look at this.
So now, Peter, these terms of reference, these are really the projects that you're going to be working on for the next 4 years. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
So this is what's up and coming.
Yes, this is what's up and coming. This cycle ends in 2027, so they will be finished by then. Some of them maybe earlier, but we are working on them for almost 4 years.
Okay.
And yeah, so this is what's really we started to work. I should say, but we found the way what we want to do, and it's really good work in progress, I think. So the next issue would be integration of new technologies in winter service. This is the topic we had in the last cycle, but as technologies, they develop, it's an ongoing development. We keep this topic, and it's really, again, to have everything that's new on the market. As I said, new technologies in spreading, in communications, maybe, vehicle to vehicle is an upcoming thing, or vehicle to road, to infrastructure. There might turn up some things, and we collect all of these new technologies in this topic. And this will also be a technical report, and will be a collection of case studies. Let's see how it will work out. And we are trying to give a short draft for the Winter Service Congress in 2026. It should be the first content already finished, so we can show it at this Congress already. So the next issue is, again, the update of the Snow and Ice data book. So it's been already 2 years since we published the last one, 2022. So we are now trying to get an update on this to have a new 2026 version for the next Winter Congress. So this Snow and Ice data book, this will be finished for the Winter Service Congress in spring or winter 2026. Then there's the preparation for the Winter Service Congress. So we're also reviewing the abstracts, reviewing the papers, and so on, chairing the sessions. This is something we are working on. And then we also continue the issue of winter maintenance in urban areas. We've seen that we covered some things with the last in the last cycle, but it opened another questions, and we are still, it's an ongoing project, and we are doing a survey again, asking cities on how they do specific stuff, and also trying to get use cases if there is some special technique or method or whatever, or also regulation cities use, and we put this in a report to get a good overview if you're doing winter service in a city or organizing it, to have bits where you can look at, and maybe find something that would fit for your city as well. So this would be the 5 issues we are working on this cycle. Some of them are the same. The skills and resources in winter service, it's pretty new. And the other one is really something we try to collect everything that's that's new and that also someone wants to share with the others, and that's pretty good. Okay, so we skip a few slides again. This might be interesting, Rick, this snowplow competition. Should we talk about this, Rick?
Yeah. Let's talk about the snowplow championship just a little bit.
Yeah, perfect. So then we'll talk about the snowplow championship, then the congress. I will talk about the seminars, and yeah, I think that's it. Okay. So another thing, it's developed quite quick. We had this championship, the snowplow championship. I think the first was at the Winter Service Congress in Quebec, Canada.
Quebec, Canada. Yep.
Yeah, it's been a while, and this kind of started the thing, and there were world championships, and we started in Austria. We started Austrian championships, and the Germans started as well, and the French, and then we made the first European snowplow championship in Austria. It was pretty nice, and also an Austrian one, which was even nicer for us. And then the Germans said, okay, well, we'll take the next one, and hopefully they will win. So there will be it's not too long ago, in September 2024, there will be the European Snowplow Championships in Germany. It will be organized by Dr. Horst Hanke. He's also in the PIARC, Winter Service Committee. And the Snowplow Championship, it's just like agility parkour for snowplow drivers. You got your slalom, you got different objects you have to hit or you don't hit, and it's just to get a training for the plow, a feeling for the plow, and it's precision work to do with the clock running, obviously, and it's gotten into something really serious, and it will be a great event, I think, and I'm really looking forward to this. And of course, after this snowplow championship, this European snowplow championship, there will be again a world championship for snowplowing. It will be at the Congress in the next Winter Service and Road Resilience Congress in Chambéry. And let's move to the next slide. So this is the Congress I already talked about. It's the 2026 Congress in Chambéry, France. It's from 10th to 13th of March. We are all still planning it, but I think we will have around 200 abstracts for the winter service part and maybe 200 more for road resilience. And they're also looking for decarbonization as a main topic for this Congress. So it's not only winter service. The topic of the Congress is a bit widened, but winter service, it still be half of it or even more. And it will be a great Congress in Chambéry. So I guess it's maybe 1,000 to 1,500 visitors, maybe even more. And there will be an exhibition, and we will have a lot of sessions. I think we'll have around 40 or 50 sessions. It's not clear yet, but it's really more focused on winter service, and it's really a good Congress. And after that, the next big Congress, the next World Road Congress, will be in fall 2027 in Vancouver, Canada. And this will be again, all of PIARC's technical committees will present there and their work, and also you get a lot of a wider spectrum of road service at all. So this is the big Congress then in 2027. So we are at the start of this cycle. Maybe next year we can talk a bit more. I can tell you a bit more of the issues we're working on, because we are still started it, and there's not much there yet. I can tell you right now, but yeah, these two congresses go on. We will also have, hopefully, we will have a seminar in Kazakhstan in spring next year. I'm really looking forward to this. Never been to Kazakhstan. It might be a really good place. They really have harsh winters there, and it would be really interesting to see how they deal with the winter and the roads. It's a huge country with not too much people in there, a lot of long roads with nothing in between. Yeah, would be really interesting to see.
So it sounds like you've got a full plate here for the next 4 years. Lots of exciting work. And what's really interesting is you think we've we've got a corner on the market when it comes to providing winter service. That things are unique to our particular countries, but it's through groups like this PIARC Winter Service Technical Committee where you realize we're all struggling with the same kinds of issues, and the best solutions come through synergy, right? When you have an opportunity to see how others may be addressing a particular problem or solutions that they might have found that may be applicable to you. So I think the sharing is super important when it comes to advancing winter service and this idea of road resilience, because there's so much loss of resilience during severe winter and a loss of mobility. So I think there's good stuff on the horizon.
Absolutely.
So Peter, what we'll do is we'll put your email address, the PIARC URL below this video. We'll put it in the show notes for the podcast. So if people have an interest in what you're doing, the projects that you're working on the next 4 years or past work, they'll be able to get in touch with you directly and start a conversation.
Yeah, of course. Sure. It would be nice to hear from you.
Yeah, you too, Peter.
Yeah.
And maybe we shouldn't wait a whole year in between times that
Maybe.
we catch up.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned, Peter's contact information and links to the website are listed below this video. They're in the show notes, so you can reach out and learn more about what's happening in winter service. You can also listen to all the briefings and other Talkin' Winter Ops episodes on our website, talkinwinterops.com, or wherever you get your podcast content. Video versions are available on our Talkin' Winter Ops YouTube channel. Until next time, thanks for tuning in and stay safe out there.